So you and CD are getting into it in the main chat, and now everybody's trying to be like, well, I was right. She was definitely a cloud chaser. And I was like, no, you weren't capping when you said you called me crying on the date. She wasn't.
Bro,
we were on the phone for like 20 minutes.
No, both of y'all
dude.
I'm
I
a
went
drunk
to
and
a
I need you
gas
guys to...
station.
I knew that was the most uncomfortable bullshit day ever. You described that shit as cool.
I was trying to be nice. What did you expect me to do? Go on there and be like, yo, that shit sucked? And it was actually ass, and I cried, and I stayed at a gas station for fucking 15 minutes until he showed up to the date.
Talk about the dessert. Talk about the fucking dessert.
So the dessert was fucking bananas, and I am known in the server for hating fucking bananas. He has been in the conversation when I said I hate and I am allergic to bananas, and he still makes the dessert fucking bananas. I call Zay, and I am sobbing on the phone. I was actually so upset. He said we're going to a club, and I was like, a club? I didn't expect that from you. It's weird for a first date. You know what? It is what it is. So I brought like some cute outfits, and then when we're on the date, I go, so you said we're going to a club? And he goes, yeah, it's a karaoke club. Oh, sorry. I spoiled the surprise.
Was Steve trying to fuck?
He was.
He's into feet?
In my opinion, I actually think so, because he was literally like, oh, why are your toes gray? And it's just the color I picked. And he goes, I like it. It looks good. So I do, in fact, have a boyfriend, and CD has talked. Best part, CD's gonna play like, oh, I didn't know, because he loves playing like the pity me card, but he knew. He talked to him. They had a conversation.
So we have CD in the comments who says, I have literally no idea what she's talking about.
Of course, he's gonna say that. Fucking, we had a whole ass call with Keem beforehand. He knew it was happening. We had a whole call with Keem, and Keem had messaged me beforehand and was like, what times can you do it? And I said this time, and he was like, okay, bet. And he called me and CD, and he was like, you guys are going to be on a show together, and I don't want it to be about tech talk at all. I want it to be about the flirtatiousness between y'all. And then so I called CD privately. I was like, hey, just so you know, I am low-key interested in you, but I am also talking to this other dude. So then when I got serious with this other dude, I let CD know. And then he was like, that's okay. And then so everything from there on out with me and CD, literally, it was 100% planned. Everything was fucking put in a docket, how I was gonna react.
CD said, what the fuck, that's a gross lie. Now, I'm laughing because I am learning things for the first time. I'm not confirming everything. I'm confirming that she called me crying on the date. Now, CD, if you have to come combat what she's saying, then please come up here and combat what she's saying, because I am trying to learn the story. I am fucking learning everything live. This is...
No, because I didn't want to tell you this shit and then make you keep lying to everyone else.
Before the date, what were you telling me so that everybody can know?
Okay, so before the date, I was telling you that I was actually interested in him, which I was. I was really nervous about the date, which I was. Right before the date, I actually had a date with another guy. And then I ended up really liking this guy. And I told CD, hey, I really like this guy. Do you want to continue what we're doing, or I can end the stream? He's like, no, it's fine. We're doing good. So then I go up on the date with him, not knowing if me and this other guy are going to be good. I go up on the date with him, and I have the worst date of my entire life. And then I leave. I'm talking to this other guy. I'm like, I actually had a really terrible date with CD.
So you let him come over and smash after, right?
I did. And then I'm literally saying to Zay, I'm like, I'm debating getting a hinge date and just leaving.
CD, after you put the moves on Lici, right? She called her big buff, whatever the fuck up, right? And he was diving in that shit. Shut the hell
Lady,
up, buff.
I don't know what sick, twisted, disgusting game you think you're playing, but let me make myself absolutely freaking clear. Don't ever speak to me again. You lying, conniving bitch. You don't ever talk to me again.
Okay, that's fine. You're a fucking liar. You're a manipulative liar. You're trying to get everyone on your side, and that's not true.
I'm the liar. You are a vile human being. I can't believe I didn't listen to the entire chat when they tried to tell me that I never should have spent any of my time on you.
I literally told you every step of the way what was going on.
And here you are, sitting on Nerds, trying to lie on my name about how poorly I ever treated you. That you're trying to lie to everybody and say that I knew that you had a boyfriend. I didn't know.
I'm not lying. You did know multiple times. It was in the docket.
No. We're not doing this. I don't give a damn about the docket. I'm talking about you and me personally. Hey, Zay, you want a new headline for Nerds? Nerds exclusive? I'm leaving at the end of the month. Screw all of you.
That was literally also planned. Both of us were leaving at the end of the month. That's not an exclusive. He's been saying he's going to leave at the end of the month, and I've just been the only one vocalizing it.
I was right. I knew you was going to be...
No, literally, I told you guys he's gonna come up here and he's gonna be like, oh, I didn't know anything, but he did. Literally, like, my boyfriend's in New York right now. Otherwise, I would have him come on here and I'd be like, yo, is this not factual?
Bro, CD went on a date, then end up you getting deep dicked at the end of the date. That's fucked up. How you gonna go on a date with somebody and then have another man's penis inside you?
Just know that everything was pre-planned. Literally, I'm not sure if we could go back in the docket because I replaced like every day.
I'm here for this fucking pick me spoiled white privileged bitch. Is that
Can you
okay?
tell me I was right? Because I was right.
About what?
Everything.
I don't know if her Wi-Fi
And
went
that's
out
real
on her.
fucking convenient that I made this bitch cry earlier and now she's froze.
You like to make women cry?
Not necessarily, but this one fucking definitely deserves it. I don't think you'd disagree, buddy.
Well, say what you're gonna say as if she's here because I'm sure she'll be watching regardless.
I wanted to do it right to her face.
So do you have any proof that he knew you had a boyfriend?
Other than our phone calls, no, I'm sorry.
So nothing written down or anything like that?
No, honestly, I should have though.
Because I'm getting conflicting stories. CD doesn't seem like the kind of dude, because of, you know, his values and not like having sex before being married. He doesn't seem like the kind of dude that would like go out on a date with a chick that already has a boyfriend.
The date was not when I had a boyfriend, right? So I told him beforehand I had gone on a date with someone else. So the date was not when I had a boyfriend. I did not have a boyfriend at that point in time. At the date, I said to him, like, hey, just so you know, I went on a date with a guy beforehand. And I let him know beforehand when we were on FaceTime together. And he was like, that's okay. Are you still interested in date? And I said, yes, I am totally interested. Then I went on the date. I was just crying to say, right, about the date. Okay. And then afterwards, when we had called, I said, listen, I'm actually really interested in this other guy. And so me and him, we just created all the content for the week. And that was it. I manufactured the fights. I did what I had to do to keep content going and to keep viewership up.
Yeah, I don't care about that part. What I care about is CD knowing if you had a boyfriend. Now you're saying interested in, does that mean you actually started dating him?
Yeah, I did start dating him after that. Yes.
After that. So when you went on the date with CD, you did not have the boyfriend then.
Riley, she fucked the boyfriend literally after she had the date with CD. She just told me it's fucked
okay,
up.
well, that's none of my business because her and CD weren't really a thing. They just went out on a date. I don't care about that part.
She was acting like she was really into him, like she was about to wait for this man. Like she was about to take this man's virginity. Like she was about to deflower that man. It sounded, I didn't say she said it, dumbass.
So you started dating the guy after your date with CD. So you've been lying to your audience this whole entire time. About, I don't know, being interested in CD. I want you to do this, that, going on a second date with him.
No, I was interested in the beginning. CD was talking about exploring other avenues. I was like, if he's doing it, fuck it, why not me? So I went on another date the Thursday before I went on the date with CD. I actually really vibed with that guy. And after my date with CD, I came back early and then I immediately saw that other guy again. And then I had a phone call with CD. I think it was Monday-ish. I said like, hey, listen, that other guy I went on a date with, I actually really vibed with him. I really like him. I think I'm going to pursue things with him.
Okay.
So then me and CD decided, okay, whatever, we'll finish out the month, blah, blah, blah.
Okay. You're saying that this whole thing was kayfabe then?
Yes.
Because I literally have CD telling me one thing, you literally saying another, and you're the only one that has been admitting to kayfabing this whole entire time, and I know your background. So, I mean, that's what y'all do. Y'all kayfabe.
I am admitting to kayfabing.
Because that doesn't seem like CD to me. It's really weird.
That's okay. Xylee, I don't blame you for believing him, and I won't blame you for not believing me. I'm not going to blame anyone for not believing me.
And there's no written anything, there's no written DMs or anything that would confirm it, like a slight thing about this?
And let me check our DMs. Fuck, my phone said. I'll check our DMs to let me be.
Yeah, any DMs that would confirm this at all?
She's such a lying bitch.
Me?
I don't know.
Buff, stop. I'm trying to be nice and you're sitting here calling her a bitch. Well, I'm trying to get tea, motherfucker. This is not how you get tea, by calling people bitches and all that kind of shit.
I think she should tell the truth.
It is what it is. I just want to know the truth. That's all. Because he's telling me that you never mentioned another dude.
I definitely did, because I would never just go on a date with another dude that I'm interested in and then not bring it up to like.
But you definitely were on a live stream talking about how you were gaslighting him too on purpose.
Yes, and he knew that because I texted him and I said, "Hey, just so you know, it's fake."
Wait.
Honey.
When did you when did you text?
No, she said it on stream. She said it on stream.
I did say it on stream, but also Thursday when we had our argument, I texted him and I said that was fake, BTW, and he was like, "LOL, I figured."
What was fake?
Fight?
The
on
argument,
the stream.
the fight on Thursday.
I think you are so many levels like a difference than him. Like you need a motherfucker. Okay. It just seems like you're on one level and he's on another. And it seems like to me, and I'm just giving my opinion, it is what it is. I'm not mad at anybody, but it seems like to me, you were playing so many games that CD couldn't keep up.
You know what? I was literally just thinking that exact same thing as you were saying it. I was like, maybe I did mislead him unintentionally.
I think you did. No, I don't think it was unintentional. I don't think it was unintentional. I'm sorry.
I have a super important question. Where was the line as to where it was real and where it was fake? You were telling me at one point that you were actually into him. Okay. And then there was a line when you told me you weren't into him anymore, and I knew that before everybody else knew that, but So
it was literally right before our date. I told you, right? So Thursday, I had gone on a date with another guy. So that Thursday, that morning is the day that I actually manufactured our argument. And I was like, hey, just so you know, this is fake. And he was like, LOL, I figured, right? That night, I went on a date with another guy, and I was already talking to him. I had been talking to him for a few days. And so I said, hey, I know CD's kind of like on the fence about this. I'm not sure what I should do. And I asked Zay for advice, right? She was like, you should go on the date. So then Friday I missed the stream, and it genuinely wasn't intentional. I had low-key slept through the stream, but it was intentional. I honestly wasn't supposed to go on the stream until the second half of the stream. Like, we had 2 hours. I was supposed to go on the last hour. He knew that, but I accidentally slept through it, and so that's when we got all those pity donos and all that, blah, blah, blah. It was honestly the best outcome.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Where were those DMs saying that you were gaslighting him or saying it was fake? What day was that? Was that Thursday?
I said that it was fake.
Yeah,
that was the Thursday before I went on the date with him. Yes.
All right, the Thursday before that was the date. Hold on. I got to verify something real quick before I show it.
Go ahead.
All right. Okay, so this is all I have. So, y'all going through here Thursday at 3:56 a.m. Studio A or B. B is fine. All right. It's 7:47 a.m. I'm sorry about this morning. Something is very wrong today. I almost called out of work. I'm struggling to stay awake. You said it's totally okay. I called out too. My knee is hurting. And I'm also so sorry about the stream. Dead face. I was high as fuck and barely remember anything I said. I was talking straight out of my ass. And he goes, let me finish. I'm not done reading yet. I totally didn't know how to react. LOL. I didn't know if you were serious or doing a bit. I'm trying to defend you here. I can, but this morning is going to get rewound all day, and it did.
I'm talking about the Thursday before that.
Okay, so but here's the thing: at this point, he didn't know if you were real or fake after.
So that day he did not, and then we had a FaceTime call, and I was like, bro, I'm so sorry. I should not have said anything that I said. I was actually so fucked with that. There was no reason or point to me saying any of that. Right? I did genuinely apologize to him because I genuinely knew I was in the wrong. But I'm talking about the Thursday before that, which is the Thursday before we went on the date. So that is this past Thursday.
You're such a lying dumbass.
Before we went on the date.
I'm getting my days
Kim
really
for the screenshots for that, or else I would fucking show you.
Yeah, but so if that was the Thursday after the Thursday you're talking, so a week later, he still didn't know if you were real. So I don't understand how you saying that it wasn't real to him a week before, and all of a sudden, you know what it seems like to me? It seems like you were playing a game that you weren't really good at because you weren't good enough to tell him either that or you were too chicken shit to tell him you weren't interested in him. And now you're coming out because you're drunk and pissed off.
So, first off, I'm unfortunately sober. Second off, I had told him, I'm not sure where it is, but I had definitely told him in text, 98% of what I say is going to be manufactured and bullshit towards him. Okay. His response was, that is okay by me. Thursday, so I want to say it was that Thursday morning, I was high and drunk, right? And he knew in the beginning half, he knew I was drunk, and he was playing into chat, right? And then I got really frustrated by Steak joining in, and so that is why I apologized. And I said, bro, I was pissed off, and I should never have taken it out on you. It was nothing that you did, and I genuinely should not have taken it out on you. At that point, I wasn't messing around. I was just saying some fucked shit. And I will take 100% accountability for that. But the Thursday before that, which is the Thursday before we went on the date.
I have days.
Is the day.
I got exact days. For reference, the day of the date was the 8th.
So the 8th is the day that me and him got into an argument on stream, and I had texted him, hey, I was playing. That was fake. And he said, I figured, right? And then, so, what's this? Xylee. Yeah, obviously I fucking play that shit, dude.
That was on the 7th, which was when
Which
did you
didn't have
go
a boyfriend then?
on the date with?
Lici,
Wait, I'm
August
just trying to
7th.
clear
It's a
dates.
bit. August 7th. I say it's a bit. Sorry to throw that
Sorry
on
to
you.
throw it on you. I was trying to get our viewers up because we were about to go down to 200. You had me going for a little bit, LOL. I told you everything is a bit on screen for me. I figured controversy before the date is huge. Okay, so this was before the date.
Yeah.
Okay, I've set everything up later if you need to go and chat and be like, I don't know what to do, blah, blah, blah. Also, when you get a chance, can you change the title of the vid, Trouble in Paradise, pick your side? And he goes, I'm rolling out of bed. Okay, so what I'm getting told is there's no mention of a dude or a date after, like another date with another dude in the DMs at all.
So that's because I felt very uncomfortable saying it to him over text. I felt that wasn't right. So when we had called, which we had multiple calls, that is when I mentioned it to him. I said it to him on call. I was like, hey, just so you know, I went on a date with another dude. And he said, well, are you still interested in going on the date with me? I said, yes, I am still interested in that. I just wanted to let you know I went on this other date. And he said, that's okay. So we went on our date, right?
Yeah.
And I called Zay and I was crying. And then I was like, I don't know what to do because I really didn't enjoy the date, but I had really enjoyed the date with the other guy. So then we had another phone call, and I think it was, I want to say it was like Monday-ish. And I said to him, I was like, listen, I am actually really enjoying my time with this other guy. I hope you don't mind. Do you want me to leave? Because if so, that's fine. I will leave. If not, then I will stick it out with you. What do you want me to do? And he's like, no, I don't see a reason for you to leave. We can just keep going and doing what we're doing.
Yeah, that's a bunch of words. You basically what happened was you played him, you played a game with him. He didn't understand the depth or level of your kayfabe, and quite honestly, he needs a girl that'll be straight up with him and tell him the truth how they feel no matter what. You can't be scared and tell him the truth and things.
I didn't lie to him at any point. I told him there was another guy.
Because you had to remind him something was kayfabe because of how you treated him on screen.
What?
You had to remind him something was kayfabe because of how you treated him on screen.
Yes, because
that makes you an asshole. That makes you an asshole. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
you look
fine.
like a piece of shit.
That's fine.
You did the same thing Beans did, so you know you're gonna get the same level of shit, right? Are you gonna quit the LCU too because of it? Are you gonna come back tomorrow? You probably should.
I'm
just
done.
leave. Yeah, you are kind of done. You are cooked. You're a baked
literally
potato.
everything. Hold on.
Like, why are you here right now? That's the real question.
Because Zay asked me to be here, but I can leave. That's fine. I'm totally fine leaving.
You actually kind of.
I think everybody wants to know what the fuck is going on.
This is an example of what like our pocket would look like, right? So this is like Tuesday, right? Completely fucking planned out. CD-ROM starts to bring in Lici, mentions going back to Tagula, and then like my fucking Buffy shit.
The whole like
planned out.
rant that you said that you read off on
Yes.
screen. Yeah, because you were already upset at him. Okay.
Yeah.
And she did mention on that.
Can you do me a
She
favor?
wrote-
Where's your label tag on your body?
It's right here.
No. The one that says that you're made in China because everything about you is fake.
CD, what the fuck happened, man?
So many things. Just becoming a victim of a long con. That's basically.
Lici was dating another man. Is that true? I heard that today.
Allegedly.
And so she went on a date with you. How did the date exactly go?
I thought it went okay. I had a few mishaps. I somehow missed that she was allergic to bananas and ordered something she was allergic to, and we had a good laugh about it.
Did you kiss her that night?
No, not in the first date.
Anything like that?
We went to like a nice restaurant, okay? Like we both dressed up really nice. I kind of like did this really stupid thing where I put my arm out and like, shall I walk you to your car, my lady, kind of thing, right? Just wanted to, give her a nice date. That was about it. We shook hands before she left. I kissed her on the hand. That's about it.
So she's a cheating bitch, really? Because no matter how you cut it, she's either a cheating bitch who went on a date with another man, whether she kissed you, jerked you off, whatever the fuck she did. You ain't supposed to do that. If my girl went on a date with another man, I ain't got a girl no more. That's how that goes.
Yeah.
Did you have any feelings for Lici at all?
I was trying to figure them out. I thought she was a nice person. It was fun working with her, trying to just do whatever I could to make sure that I don't fall fast for anybody. It's just, I don't have the words. I don't really have the words.
So what happens now?
I have no idea.
What's going on with this Lici woman?
She was really upset that we had shut the stream down last night. What I gather is that she's upset that I didn't defend her in front of you and try to fight for her to keep the stream going. And she thinks that I had your balls in my mouth because I listened to your instructions to shut the stream down. I mean,
she was wasted. She streamed all day. Nothing bad was going to happen. Maybe she didn't mean to fall all over her and her top comes off or her bare butt shows or whatever. But she was moving into a bikini and was like, she wasn't there, dude. Like, come on, dog. To protect her, to protect the channel, to protect our fans, because ain't nobody trying to see that. I'm gonna shut the stream down.
Man.
She's all mad that I didn't defend her. I don't know how I would defend her or what to defend. Like, you gave me an order, I followed it. That's all I did.
So after that took place, she then goes and tells everybody that she's had a boyfriend this whole time, that she's dating a dude.
I guess. She tried to lie to Xylee and everybody else and said I knew about it the whole time. I didn't know. I swear in my life I didn't know. She never said that.
Evil. Fucking pure evil.
That's disgusting. And on top of that, she was on there with Xylee on Nerds last night, and Buff was like, when she was going on a date with CD, another man was inside her, and she wasn't saying, no, that's not true. So she's like, she actually fucking someone and then going on a date with you.
I know what you know, and that's about it. I'm tired.
Well,
I don't believe anything she has to say anymore.
You reached out to me at 2 a.m. and you were like, I quit come September 1st. Bro, you can't quit.
Nope, don't you dare.
That's kind of fucked up to mess with a guy's emotions like this. When you know the backstory, that you're a virgin, you're looking for your wife, you know, you're looking to settle down. That's kind of a fucked up game to play. I can see why the entire Discord hates her now.
They haven't liked her in a while, and I've been trying to reassure her that I was listening to her and not listening to the Discord. Apparently that didn't get me very far.
Well, CD-ROM, stick around.
I'm reading Lice's messages in Discord. Ugh. Purple. Yeah, there's a post from Lici on our Discord. It's a creep shot of CD's face showing off his nose. Would you like me to forward it to live so you can see this?
Yeah. Forward it to main.
Look at the one on the bottom right. Fucking creep shot.
You forwarded a lot of pictures.
Well, that's the whole, it's the whole
Wait, so
thing.
when they were out, she took a picture of his nose?
Yeah, and posted that to the fucking Discord.
The worst date was the date was the worst date I've ever been on. He showed up late, gave me food I'm allergic to. What is this? I was literally playing around, but you're too much of a fucking virgin to understand that, aren't you? Is this woman evil?
Yes. To go out with CD, yeah, he's got a big nose. What of it? I got a big fucking gunt. Who cares? To take a creep shot of it and to post that shit on the Discord, or what? Even if it's a screen cap, just post that on the Discord. That is fucking evil to make fun of that man's look. Motherfucker, he didn't pick that nose, you dumb bitch.
Okay.
Same way you didn't pick being fat. You hate it when I make fun of you for being fat.
The way I understand it, the only thing CD-ROM did to this woman that was wrong was not stop me, CD's boss, from ending her drunk stream. And she responds like that. That's fucking crazy. That is fucking nuts.
The worst date I've ever been on. He tried to take me to karaoke on the first meeting. He showed up late and tried to take me to karaoke. I mean, the banana thing, I get. But is karaoke a bad first date? I don't know.
Why
How's
are
your boyfriend doing today?
I actually don't have a boyfriend. I just said that for dramatic effect.
Okay, so for dramatic effect, you caused CD-ROM to have a full mental breakdown, and
That wasn't the goal. That wasn't
What was
intended.
the goal?
what was the goal?
Just cause a little chaos. I get bored a little too easily. I like causing chaos.
Becky
I thrive
2.0?
off of the hatred.
Becky 2.0.
Were you talking to a guy? Is that true?
No, that's not true. Literally none of that is true.
Then why did you tell CD behind the scenes that you were talking to a guy?
I didn't. No, like, so I'm saying that I lied about saying that I have a boyfriend and saying that CD knew about this boyfriend and that I had told him about it. I did not tell CD that I was seeing someone else. I was not seeing someone else. There is no one else.
Lici, we all
Yes,
pick
CD.
on whatever your name is. We all pick on CD. We do, right? We all pick on him, all right? But we love him. He's like one of us. When we see our boy getting wronged like that, like we feel like we need to defend him. I think that's why everybody on Nerds went so hard. Xylee went so hard. You know, the entire Discord's going so hard. Like we love our CD-ROM. He's ours. We feel like
So, my question
we
is,
feel like
King,
you're playing with him.
So my question is, knowing now,
super chatted
If you knew-
if you knew-
$19.99.
What's with this photo of his nose you posted to Discord to make fun of him?
well, that was actually a photo from like I took a picture from like the flambe, and then I was going to post the picture of like us at dinner zoomed
But
in.
why?
That one was
You think
nasty.
that's
of me.
okay? You got
No,
skinny girl energy.
that
and you
was nasty
fat as
of
fuck.
me.
You skinny girl
Sicilian
energy and you
Princess
fat as fuck.
super
You
chatted
might have been skinny
$20.
enough to get away with that once.
Why
You
don't
ain't no
bring
more.
Zay in here because
I've
she
never
has
been
the
skinny enough
text
to get away with
messages of
that.
this one saying, yeah, she was speaking to another dude.
You told Zay you were speaking to another dude?
No, I told Zay that I was debating going on Hinge after that date.
I just don't get it. I don't think he's deserving of like breaking him. Picking on him, yeah, we all pick on CD, but like he liked you. He thought that there might be a relationship there. You play like the way you played with him is not cool.
So playing with him in the beginning, all right? In fact, I wouldn't say I was playing with him really at all. I just went scorch earth because I got pissed and tired and done. And
What's wrong with karaoke on the first date? Make that make sense.
Hey,
There's so much wrong with karaoke on the first date. Are you kidding? Like, if you barely know a person, you're not going to take them to karaoke. You know what that says to me? If you're taking someone on karaoke on the first date, that means that that person is really good at karaoke and they want to see you fail.
Lici. Oh my God, you have self-esteem issues, you dumb retard. She's a karaoke.
No, I'm a shit-ass singer.
Everybody likes karaoke. I asked
karaoke.
Kat if it was a problem. Nobody said it was a fucking problem. And by the way, food allergies. Hey, food allergies. Guess what? That's your responsibility, not his. You dumb bitch.
Who the fuck is going to expect bananas at an Italian restaurant?
Bananas Foster's. You ain't never heard of that shit. You ain't never heard of banana pudding. They serve all that shit at an Italian restaurant. If you ever been on a date with a real fucking man, you would know.
Lici,
Oh, I've been on plenty of dates.
you're okay with hurting this man's feelings as much as you did last night?
No, I'm not. I definitely went scorched earth and I definitely took it too far. I'm not okay with all of that.
LHDJ super chatted $27.11. We all like to banter CD, but he dodged a bullet with this one.
It's like you went scorch earth because he didn't stop me from shutting down your stream.
No.
I shut down your
No,
stream
no.
to protect
That's
you.
not why I went scorched earth. Let me clear that lie right there.
Oh, I know why you did. Because you were a bored, lying, vindictive, evil, retard piece of shit. That's why you did it. You can say, oh, this triggered me, that triggered me. You did it because you were a bad person.
$19.99. She's insane. This is her fourth story in 12 hours. She was drunk, told the truth, and trying to take it back so everyone doesn't hate her. Keem last night, she said you knew before her first appearance on LCL that she has a BF.
I didn't know that. I don't know anything about your fucking personal life.
Yeah, so I don't have a boyfriend. Fuck, there was part of that I wanted to address. I was drunk.
Cunning Linguist super chatted $20. This chick values herself way too much.
True.
CD may get over it, but he will remember how you treated him for the rest of his life. You should be ashamed. You ain't it, girl.
Yeah, like this is... I think
So I don't think I'm all that in a bag of chips, and I think Boogie's right. I think you're right.
you got to understand. CD is the type of man that digs up Herkimer diamonds. We don't want to see some woman come in and play mind games with him. We don't.
The reason why I went scorched earth, but it wasn't because you told him to end the stream. That wasn't the main reason. It was it was because after that I was like, listen, there have been a lot of things piling up. I don't think that we are compatible. I think there are a lot of differences between us and zero similarities, and I want to call this off. And then I hung up on him, and his first reaction was to go up on Chubby and tell everybody, and then that made me go scorched earth. Because to me, that made me feel like, oh, so I'm just...
Wait, so you tell him that there's going to be no romantic future. You don't see it. You're calling everything off, and let's stop any further stuff. He goes up on Chubby and says, well, things between me and Lici are done. So...
And that's wrong because...
Why is that wrong?
It's wrong because I felt that he took the first chance he could to go up and tell fucking everyone.
Listen to me. This man likes you. And when you broke his heart, he wanted...
He did not like me.
Yes, he did.
You cannot... No,
Yes,
he did not. And you cannot convince me he did. None of his actions, none of his moves actually lined up with him genuinely having an interest in me. And that is okay. And I've been saying that.
He doesn't know how. He did his best. He took you out on a fucking date. He took you to one of his favorite places. Wanted to do one of his favorite things to do.
It wasn't one of his favorite places.
Fuck up.
It was not one of his favorite places. No, you're fucking lying, dude.
I know that karaoke bar. I've talked to him about that karaoke bar. He went to...
I didn't go to the karaoke bar.
Live stream. Where did you fucking go then? He went to a whole other karaoke place? Not the place...
No, we didn't go to karaoke at all, you dumb fat fuck.
But that's where he wanted to take you. He set up the best date he could.
And I said, no, thank you.
He set up the best date he could for you. You just didn't appreciate it. You just didn't like it. And you did not give him a chance. He doesn't have the experience that these other man whores that pump and dump your retarded fucking cum dumpster ass has. He's new. He's new to the fucking game. I'm sorry he didn't take you to a fucking bedroom, pump a load into you, and stop returning your phone calls like every other man that uses that bitch box you fucking have. But he is a good man. He is a good man, and you did not give him a fucking chance. And I know the fucking guy. I worked with the guy. I was on the phone with him every fucking day, and he likes you, you dumb cunt.
No, he doesn't. And stop babying him because he's older than me, and he has had a long-time girlfriend before. He has been on multiple dates before, probably more than me. So stop fucking babying him and treating him like your fucking love child.
I'm treating him like
I'm sorry sorry I hurt his
I'm
feelings.
treating him like a fellow
Hi,
person.
Daddy. Super.
Lacey, don't you think you owe this man an apology or something? That was fucked up, everything you did and said last night. And I get it. You were drunk. You were wasted.
Sure, yeah.
And?
Oh, you want me to say it now?
No, we want you to just sit there and continue to look fat.
Thanks. Yeah, I am sorry. Let's start with, I should not have posted the photo. That was vile and vindictive of me. I will admit that. I am not really sorry for lying about the boyfriend thing. I just thought that was funny, and it kind of was funny. I really loved the reaction it elicited out of everyone.
Hey, you're the
10
one
out of
person
10.
You're the one person that thinks it's funny, so enjoy that.
Boogie, I gotta
will.
take this. I'm gonna blow.
I do everything for me. Hello?
He's leaving because
I
you're
do
boring.
everything
You've
for me.
got shit to do.
I
Never
just
did.
got off the phone. It is done. It is done. It is done. Be gone.
Go ahead. What did you do?